Morocco, a country with diverse landscapes and rich culture. It attracts millions of tourists each year, making it one of the most visited countries in the whole of Africa. It is a true traveller's treasure trove. However, last year, Morocco was hit by tragedy.
Well, it is Saturday, the 9th of September, and our main story this morning is the strong earthquake which has hit central Morocco.
This is a once-in-a-generation earthquake for Morocco.
It is a busy programme. Hello to you. And we start in Morocco, where survivors of the powerful earthquake that struck on Friday say the government is not responding quickly enough to help people in remote regions of the Atlas Mountains.
Having been in Marrakech at the time of the earthquake, I witnessed the destruction that had been done to the city. The experience has stuck with me. For that reason, I decided to return to Morocco to document how the people had recovered, specifically the people in the Berber villages up in the Atlas Mountains.
So I was here last year in Marrakech when the earthquake happened. We're out on the main street just off Jemaa el Square in the Medina, and then the whole ground started moving underneath our feet. It stopped and we ran back through these alleyways I'm in now, back to our riad. A very surreal experience, children crying, screaming everywhere.
After retracing my footsteps in Marrakech, I then began my journey into the Atlas Mountains, with a 1 hour and 30-minute drive to the village of Emil, where I would meet my guide, Omar. On meeting Omar, we then trekked our way through the beautiful mountain scenery for 4 hours. We were heading for the village of Tizi Ouzou, which has seen extensive damage from the earthquake. 9 people had died in the village that day, including 2 young children. Finally, we had arrived at the village. The destruction remaining was shocking. I had not been expecting this amount of damage to still be here. Heaps of rubble and destroyed buildings surrounded us. People were slowly shifting rubble as children ran around playing. A man whose home had been destroyed agreed to speak to us.
It was a bad experience.
Yeah.
It was a really bad experience.
You are home? Was he at home?
Yeah. He was at home. Yeah.
Your house was damaged?
Yeah, this is his home.
This is his home. Completely destroyed.
Yeah, it's totally destroyed.
Yes. And, how much help have you received afterwards?
What?
How much help has he received afterwards with rebuilding?
تقريبا مش كده الدولة تقريبا.
شي الدولة 8 دولار لا في نرجع.
He promised, the government promised them to give them 8,000 euros, but until now, just
still see nothing.
No, he got just 2,000 euros.
See,
yeah,
and there's no sign of the other 6,000 coming.
Yeah, maybe, but when? No one knows when.
Okay.
Because 2,000 is nothing.
Yeah,
sure.
It's nothing. Yeah. Because this is completely destroyed.
Yeah, it's completely destroyed. They're cleaning now. They're taking the rubble out.
Elson then invited us into his partially rebuilt home, where he gave us tea and bread. They say Moroccan hospitality is some of the best in the world. I definitely felt the truth in that. Elson explained he had been fortunate, as he had at least received some money to rebuild. Other families had received nothing after being promised funds by the government over a year ago. The village had received 2 diggers to help move the rubble. However, that is about as far as the help goes. It was clear that due to the difficult terrain and lack of support from the government, the village was struggling to rebuild. Upon doing more research, I realised this was the case across the Atlas Mountains, especially for the even more remote villages.
So this is damage to their mosque. Still very little repair, a year on since.
In a country that makes millions each year from an ever-growing tourism industry, how had these people not received more help? It seems the country's funds are currently focused on the construction of the largest football stadium in the world, which is being built in preparation for the 2030 World Cup. While £500 million is invested in this, thousands of people continue to suffer, a familiar story we have all heard elsewhere before.
All the houses are just mainly made of clay and wood. Hence why none of them have withstood the shake, except for newer builds.
It feels as if the Berber people have been quickly forgotten, even by their own country. As we made our way down through the rubble, we spoke to another man who wanted to share his experience with us.
Yeah, just ask him like where he was, what was happening, what was he doing.
من خلال وقت اللي وقع الزلزال
غنيت عليه
غنيت
والله تيجي
he was at home to the moment of the earthquake.
So he was inside?
Yeah, he was inside.
Inside.
Yeah.
And what, the house fell down?
Next thing Miss Khleer,
يا خلعت كده
yeah,
Yeah.
his home is in the middle of
I see.
the village.
So one of the ones
Destroyed.
with a lot of damage, completely destroyed.
Yeah, completely destroyed. كل شيء, yeah.
يا دخل كلشي غير المهم يكون لي نفاش معايا عاود يعني ميك كيبقى كنقول نزري صغير
At that moment of the earthquake, every his member of the family got out of home.
Yeah. So and everyone, they got come out the homes, and where did they go? Just anywhere outside?
مشكل صغير مع التلاد هما يلاه يخدم يلاه يدار لي تيجي
هو الوقت اللي غيوقع الزلزال اللحظة الزلزال.
حنا نزلنا الفوق مشكل صغير مع البلاصه درتو اللي ما
Just come out of their
Yeah,
houses,
just
yeah,
come,
yeah.
To his
It's the safest thing you could do.
his brother's
Yeah.
home.
اللي انت اوردين ديما بالضبطني تا غنسى شكون مع غيدرتو نرول درتو اللي ماني
To his brother's home.
And how hard was it afterwards and to like still?
إنك ممكن الوقت اللي غيوقع الزلزال ما ممكن
هو الوقت
was scared.
Yeah.
Everyone was scared.
وقت
Yeah.
ميكسات كريم تكون
And some people died
Yeah.
and shocking and hard.
Damage the community.
Yes.
That is the worst thing that's pretty much happened to this community, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And you are how old?
What?
How old is he?
مش كداك العام
22
22
22, my age.
like you.
Yeah. Okay.
إذا مش كدير سنيت.
يا
Yeah.
22 داك
22.
Thank you.
شكرا. That's the imbalance.
Just down the end. Some of the new builds. It's meant to fund what? Each house like 6,000. Same as the other guy, or is it different compared to?
As I told you, like if your home is destroyed totally, you
Yeah.
get like 14,000 euros.
Mhm.
If your home is destroyed partially,
Yeah.
you get half of that. But you get it like two. Just
Salam.
It's the harvest time of that.
Do they sell a lot of the fruit to other people?
We then met Brahim, a local man who had lost his home and flock of sheep during the earthquake. He informed us that he was still living in a tent with his family.
Yes, he's still living in a tent.
Still. And do you have any idea when you'll be able to move back into a house? Or when your house will be rebuilt?
Has no idea.
No idea. And how does that make him feel?
What?
How does that make him feel?
نيك زعما ممكن الشهر زعما ممكن أظن غادي مثال ولدي ما تنسوا سجل لي الدعم وسجل
ما راه يسيرو داز ما يسير بغا يصبر
should be patient. Yeah, it has nothing to do with that.
Very resilient person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
دابا روكو يستافد
من هذا اللي قلت
وينوني
Yeah.
هاد الجنة غير غنمو
واخا ديك المهم
ولدي كان واش
okay we can go with him and see.
Okay, yeah, we can come with you. Perfect.
ياك واخا تيكون يوري لي
تهنا لو خلاص
لا يجزيك بخير شكرا.
يلا
Yeah, we can go with him.
Let's go.
Brahim led us down the village to his family's tent, where they had been living the past year. While he kindly prepared tea and gave us some of the little food he had, he spoke about how the government had made empty promises and forgotten many people. He explained that they had no running water and that the coming winter would be as hard as the last. Winter in the mountains can hit temperatures well under freezing. Staying warm with no heating or proper shelter would be a challenge. This was the biggest show yet of the government's failure to support its citizens in a time of need.
Merci. What would you like the government to do more? What does he think they should be doing?
ما مثل أفكرت كيصل نظرك ما كنت أزوم بحكم خصك تتسكرمي استخدام تتسكر ندير كلفنا
بغيت تيلفني
صوفن داري الزاي
صافي
أزوم كيماس
دابا كاين كيجاني النفوسورس ديالو
وكي غمض أنا ماشي خصها اللي مثل كي غمض أنا كتسكر
الله يسلمك
صافي الدنيا قارن ياك Yeah, they should give. Sit down. They should give people money.
Yeah. They should do a lot more than what they're doing now. Yeah.
To build their homes.
Of course, yeah.
That's not valuable.
Yeah. And they just haven't done enough the last year. I agree. Just even from being in the village. And this isn't even one of the most remote villages as well, so I don't see what the excuse is.
Also, they have very low.
Yeah, ask him about where he was, his experience.
About his experience.
Yeah, his personal experience.
During the.
What year? During the earthquake, yeah.
Yeah, إنك الوقت اللي خاصة مي حسام.
من حسا ما يجعل السلام أننا نكني الدنيا تحقنا لا تقوم.
He was thinking that everyone will be dead.
Yeah.
ولا المحلة ديال التغيير ديال التفتيش ديال
That's his home.
His home is there, yeah?
السليدي تزاد
Everything was shaking, yeah.
اللي هو كترور ديال
Dust.
Everywhere.
Yeah, dust.
People coughing and
Because happened at 11 p.m.
it was late, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people were sleeping.
Yes.
Yeah. Were you asleep?
الوقت نتقلم.
إلا ما يجم
Some people.
نكي سيخفينو صافي فتي غطاس صافي غير
He was
يغيرنا
sleeping then. then
يعني ورا
he
دينو
was feeling that
Something was happening.
shaking.
Yeah.
Then everyone moved out.
كان أنا السليلي تغيت نشر تغيت
Everyone was shouting and
Screaming, yeah.
نشر تغيت بنادم شريت أنا ومشيت سيجارة جوي ويا دار شوية وفي الموضوع
some people they screaming up the village, others going down, going down.
Yeah. That's what it was like in Marrakech. Everyone was just running around, crying.
ساعتين إلا غضوا مراكش.
لا إله إلا الله
إنك
لا تحرش لك
Yeah.
سلام الله
It's very
thinking
scary.
that this is the end of life.
Yeah, of course.
إنسان بدنا نموت نقدرنا
He said that 5 people died because of the earthquake.
إنسان نرحم
Did any children die?
No, no.
No, I don't know.
بس نسيدية نهار تسين وراني ديالو وحدة
Women, two kids. Yeah, 5 people.
This is very hard for the community.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's really hard.
Yeah.
Because they fell at you. I was there.
دار بالله تفيس
I'm really scared. ممكن تلقى أشخاص آخرين يتنغيد من هناك.
لا أنا سيدي جسر كون يكون نستفيد كون يكون نغيد سميتو
Because the woman who we asked her, she's his wife.
Oh, that was your wife?
الواس
No. Okay. So you've had to move home and
Yeah, they get nothing from the government.
yeah. But not much or
Nothing.
nothing. They had nothing. Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah. This is terrible.
ولا تسوي اللي شاسم
ليش زي بخير؟
ترد ساكن فيها كثير تواجد
ليش؟ He has
Let's
asking
cigarette
us
cover.
to have a cup of coffee, of milk.
Yeah, we can have a cup of coffee. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
يلا.
يلا
ليش زي
Thank you.
ما تسخين
Seeing the struggles of this village was a truly humbling experience. Knowing that there is thousands more people in the same situation is heartbreaking. The people were so kind and generous to me, despite having so little and having lost so much. Their resilience and patience allows them to remain hopeful that their suffering may one day end. There is a lot of turmoil in the world currently, but that does not mean these people are any less deserving of our help. Please, let's not allow them to be forgotten about. If you are in a position to be able to donate anything, then please do. I will leave a link to a fundraiser in the description of this video. All funds will go directly to the families most affected, so that they can buy materials and tools for rebuilding stronger homes. If you'd like to support directly yourself, then book a tour to one of the villages with Maratrek. The Atlas Mountains are easily accessible from Marrakech, and Maratrek can offer a range of tours and trips. Tourism helps support the communities affected and is now more important than ever. If you can share this video, then hopefully we can spread the message further and get these people as much help as possible. Thank you for watching.